the pens one again. Glendy, I will right after this one so that we can make sure everything is in the recording. I know I hate recording. It sometimes just didn't record. But Glendy, you have no idea. I'm so thankful you brought that up again, that it didn't record. I told your other teachers, okay, teachers, we can go to our breakout rooms, and now I'm going to let the students in and I'm going to record the session, but it just didn't record. Okay, I see you guys solved all the way till here, but you guys are not there to the percent part. Remember, I told you sometimes if your fractions are not in simplest terms. Excellent, JJ, very good. You can simplify them. You can simplify them. Like this one was going by 15ths, and it was not a very hard one. It was very easy to say this is going by 15ths. 15ths is also like a benchmark multiplication thing you gotta know. It shows up commonly in math questions. 15 divided by 15 is gonna be 1. 60 divided by 15 is gonna be 4. Then this is the case that a fraction looks like this, 1 over 4. If you want, you can do this to find the percent, or if you want, you can just think about money. And a quarter, you guys know, is 25 cents, right? A quarter is 25 cents. 1/4 is a quarter, that is 25 cents. And in terms of percent, that is going to be how much? Yes, JJ, you can also do that. But a quarter is also very common number and kind of a quarter you can relate to money, and just know it is going to be 25%. Yes, CJ, I am going to go over the previous one. Glendy, fortunately, observed that the recording was not on. So therefore, we got to look at this one again to make sure it is also solved in the recording. In this one, we were looking at the original price. The original price was $50. The cost of the pair of pens was reduced from 50. So the original price was 50. Then we were thinking about, okay, how much was the decrease? The decrease was from $50 to $40. You subtract. You see the decrease that happened was 10. Right? Then the starting fraction we had is 10 over 50. Something out of 50 doesn't make a percent. Something out of 100 makes a percent. So we decided, okay, and here I also didn't put a 2. I'm going to complete writing this 2 over here. So we decided, okay, 52 times is giving us 100. So we also decided, okay, we'll do 10 times 2. Whatever you do in the denominator, you also do in the numerator. We got a 20% decrease. Anybody has questions? Glendy, especially you, because you were the one who brought it to my attention. Let's go ahead and move on and look at the third variety of question 4. And all of these questions are following kind of the same path. The item name is different. The numbers are slightly different. But overall, kind of follow very similar pattern. The cost of a lamp was reduced from $40 to $22. By what percent? The keyword here, they want you to find by what percent did the cost of the lamp decrease. They don't want only decrease, they want percent of decrease. And in that case, you set up a proportion. So you can calculate the percent. Percents are out of 100. That is important. That top missing number will represent percent, and that is missing. We want to go ahead and see which one is the original price, the starting price, and put that in the denominator. The starting price is $40. The original price is where we start before the reduction happened, and that is $40. In the numerator, you will put how much was the decrease. Let's figure it out. From $40 to $22, you subtract and find how much was the decrease. Tell me in the chat. 18, Jocelyn. Very good. It is going to be 18. So the decrease is $18. So I'm going to go ahead and put 18 over here. Very good. Go ahead, everybody. Give it a try. I want to see, do you guys know how to solve this from here? There are so many different ways that you can solve this. Luisa, I agree to your method. This was what was going on in my mind. This is what I also plan to do. Joycelyn, very good. This is what I would also do to get to the answer. Morgan, I'm waiting to see how you will handle this one. Sean, Storm. A lot of your classmates at this point in Nearpod are doing this. They want to reduce the fraction by 2 because they're both even numbers. Okay, so what do we get? 18 divided by 2 is a 9. 40 divided by 2 is 20. 9 over 20. Now, is it easy for us to make it over 100? Let's see. We want to make it over 100. So from 20 to 100 is how many times? 5 times. And we will be able to get to the answer without long divisions and multiplications. I see some of you in Nearpod are doing some long divisions and multiplications, but this method involves smaller numbers and it is more thoughtful than most other methods. Lisa, very good. 9 times 5 gives me 45. So I can say that my answer is going to be that the price of the lamp actually reduced by 45%. The price of the lamp reduced by 45%. It's reduced, went down. Are there any questions before we move on? Okay, let's look at question 5. These are all the 3 varieties of question 4. Now we will move on to question 5. This is question 5, first variety. And has to do with decimal operations. Let's see. The price of a coat is marked down 35%. What does marked down mean? Marked down. What does marked down mean? Decrease. Good, Jocelyn. So marked down means the price went down. How much? 35%. Do you guys know how much is 35% as a decimal? Put that in the main chat. It should be like a waterfall of numbers. I am allowing you 35% as a decimal. Excellent, Huria. Very good. Very good, Kayla. So we're going to write down 35% as a decimal. It's going to be 0.35. The original price was 127. So what is the sale price? What is the sale price? What is the discounted price? Good, Glendy. Very good, Emma. So let's go ahead and see. First, you guys know the markdown means it was a discount. The price went down, probably it was a discount. It was 35% discount, right? The price of the coat is $127. The price of the coat is $127. The discount is 35%, 0.35. Multiply them and find how much is the discount. I'm going to wait for you guys for answers. So you do 127 times 0.35. 44.45, Kayla says. 44.45. Do you guys know how to find the sale price? Very good, Huria. Kayla, very good. You guys know how to find sale price. You take away the discount, right? Discounted price. Take away the discount. 127, take away the 44.45. That will give you the sale price. I'm waiting for the sale price. So discount is $44.45. Sale price is $82.55. Yes, Ron, you are right. Okay, so sale price is after the discount. Any questions? If you do not do the last step, you will not get it right. It is a multiple choice. They might trick you by putting in some random answers. So don't be tricked. It is a multiple choice question, right? Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next variety of question 5, and it will be very much similar. It follows the same procedure. And here it says, this is question 5, second variety. A craft store retailer uses a markup rate of 65%. Okay, now it is a markup. What is a markup? What is a markup? Let's see. Up, mark up, increase. Mark up is increase, right? Go up. And 65% as a decimal is how much? $0.65. Yes. Normally, markup is also called profit, adding a profit margin, right? Markups are profit margins. So a craft store adds a profit margin of 65%. The scrapbook kit costs the retailers $20. So what is the selling price of the scrapbook kit? So remember, it will include the profit margin. So let's see. The markup we talked about is 20%, 65%. The cost of the book is $20. Markup is 65%. Go ahead, calculate how much is the markup. Not be some really hard math. It is going to be easy one. Very good. It is going to be $13. Easy one, right? It's going to be $13. So after you know the markup is going to be $13, you want to find selling price. Selling price is the $20 plus the profit margin the person keeps, right? The storekeeper keeps. So overall, how much is going to be the selling price? Selling price is going to be end up to be $33. Selling price is going to be $33. Absolutely correct. So let's see who is this. I received your message for 1.17 quiz and 3.04 quiz. Let me tell you, we all teachers are going to be with the principals from 10 to noon. This is how schedule looks like, Yana. I'm always very tight on my Fridays because I have to be in meetings with the principals and all your teachers, all 4 of us in the breakout rooms and me, including myself. It is not an option for me to continue with the session. We can do as much as we can do in the next 9 minutes. And the good thing is, listen, students, always bring specific questions. Some of you will send me pictures of the questions you do not understand. So I have that picture. I can go ahead and put that in my lesson and teach you. You also show up on that day when we decide I'm going to go over what you're asking for, right? In this way, I can help you to my best. But it's just not possible to go over 2 quizzes on a Friday. On a Friday, teachers gotta be with. That's why you don't have so many live classes, because your teachers gotta be in meetings with the principals, mandatory meetings. Cannot just be in these sessions. Friday, that's why we don't have a lot of sessions. This is question 5, last variety. But I'm gonna help you guys as much as I can with the amount of time I have. I will share with you resources. The person who requested me, I'll share with you resources, and they are helpful resources. Question 5. The price of a pair of shoes is marked down 33%. This is a marked down. What will happen to the price with marked down? What about the first question, CJ? Question 1 for this quiz? We did question 1 for this quiz already. Yesterday. It is a decrease. Marked down is a decrease. 33% as a decimal value is going to be how much? It's going to be 0.33. Right? The original price was 59.85. Now, this is that rough question. Among all others, they will require you some extra calculation. When I did the calculation, I ended up with at least 4 decimal places if I was very precise. So this was the roughest question among all others because the multiplication required a lot more decimal numbers. They want you to find the sale price. The discount is going to be 33%. Let's go ahead and see how that will look like. I will say the discount or the markdown is 33% of the $59.85. Right? So you multiply by 0.33. It will tell you how much the discount is. Everybody do the calculation and I will allow you some time. Very good, Huya. This is exactly what I got. The answer you will get is 19.7505. But remember, in terms of money, you cannot do so many. In terms of money, you cannot do so many, right? So I would just say $19.75. Got it? And in any time you get money in terms of like these, just round to 2 decimal places for dollars and cents. Then you will find selling price. Selling price, the price of the item is going to be $59.85. The discount is going to be $19.75. Do the math and calculate. Let's see, $40.10. I agree. That's what I also got. $40.10. Okay. We're all back in the main room. Did any of you need extra time?
Nope, we're good.
We're all good?
All good in my room.
Perfect, perfect. We're all good. We also ended on time. Students, thank you so much for joining. I know some of you still have questions. Feel free to send me an email and I'm going to help you accordingly.
Don't forget to take your TFARs.
Don't forget to take your reading TFAR and enjoy your weekend.